Very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Officers Adda 24/7, the special YouTube series of your LRB subject. And first of all, a very happy small Holi to all of you, because today is 17th of March and tomorrow is Holi. So that's why in the occasion of this Holi celebration, the 81% discount is going on. Yes, it is not 80%, but 81% discount is going on in all courses of your JAIIB, CAIIB and the bank promotion product. If you purchase any paid batch, any ebook or video course or any books, so you have to use the code Y391 and you can get 81% discount if you purchase the courses through mobile. So that's why on the occasion of this Holi, that's a very grand celebration, we have just discounted in every course of your JAIIB, CAIIB 81% discount. So use the code Y391 and you can get this much of discount. Now, first of all, this bilingual batch is going to be start from 28th of March. So if you people are really serious in the May-June session that you have to crack the exam, so that's why this is the opportunity in which you can just purchase this batch and you can avail the 81% discount in this batch. The first class is going to be start AFB 6 AM to 7:30 AM. LRB subject will be start from 11th of April and PPB subject will be start from 7:30 AM to 9 AM. It's a 22 April. So that's why this is a bilingual batch. And for the English medium batch, the batch is already started from 7th of March. So if you people are interested, so use the code Y391 and you can get this much of amount of discount. Okay, now and see, the price can be rise anytime. So that's why use the code Y391 and get 81% discount. Okay, now in today's class, we are going to discuss the overview of your module C. From the day one, I am telling you that module C and module D, both module are important content of your this JAIIB. So if you candidate easily learn the module C and module D, you can easily score above 60% marks in your JAIIB. It's a reality. Why I am saying? Because the candidate, the many candidates of your JAIIB have scored 80+ marks also. Why? Because they have focused on module C and module D. So in the yesterday class, I have just overview of module D. And today I am going to discuss the overview of module C. What are the acts that we have to discuss in this one? Okay. And in today's class, I am also going to ask 2 questions from this module C. Okay, so you can easily learn how to solve the questions of module C and what are the acts that involve in module C. So let's start with this one. The first one is, I will tell you each and every act, the important contents which is attached in this act. Okay, so that's why this will be really help you to solve any question. So the first one is DRT. Many questions in February-March session, many questions come in module C. So this DRT is basically, what is this? First of all, D for death, R for recovery, and A for and T for tribunal. Okay, so this is the tribunal. Tribunal means half court. Generally, if we talk about a normal court, then in the normal court we have to follow the so much procedures, we have to pay the fees, then the justice will become in 5 to 10 years. But the tribunal is basically made for one particular field. So to recover the death from the borrower, so the parliament had made this act. So this tribunal will solve only the cases which is related to the death. So this act basically deal with 2 authority. The first one is your DRT and the second one is DRAT. And in your February-March session, questions come from this DRT act. So that's why this act is important. You have to learn about who is the highest authority in DRT. What is the tenure of this highest authority? What is the tenure of highest authority in DRAT? So these types of questions can come in a half marks and the 1 marks. So in the module C, this is important module. I will first of all in the class, I will just tell you the history that why this DRT Act come and what is the role of SURFACI Act in this one. So that's why this act is very, very important in module C. Got it? Now, the second one is SURFACI Act. What is SURFACI Act? SURFACI Act means basically, I'm just writing the one word that without intervention of court, without intervention of court, the tribunal can give justice. It means that we do not have to go to the court. The SURFACI Act provide the authority a power in which they can easily take debt from the borrower. That is the SURFACI Act. What is the objective of SURFACI Act? What are the essential points of SURFACI Act? What is the punishment that is given in this one? Everything we will be covered in this SURFACI Act. So that's why this act is very, very important. You know, in the name of the act, that is securitization, reconstruction of financial asset and enforcement of security interest. In the name of the SURFACI, your objective is given. So to recover the debt from the borrower, this SURFACI Act come into picture. In the paid class, I will teach you that how you can relate this DRT to the SURFACI Act. So this is the importance of your SURFACI and this DRT Act. Okay, now next. Question come from DRT in this session and also from the Ombudsman Bankers Book Evidence Act. So that's why I'm saying now module C is very, very important. If we talk about banking ombudsman, so this act basically deal with, first of all, we have to understand what is ombudsman. Ombudsman is the authority who listen the complaint about the public authorities. Banking ombudsman listen the complaint about the complaint of customers and bankers. So under this scheme we have generally, you know, it's talk about that what complaints can be come before the banking ombudsman. So that's why this is very important scheme. This is very important module of your this module C. Okay, banking ombudsman. We have to learn the grounds under which we can file a complaint against the bank. So what are the grounds? Who can file the complaint? So everything we have to just discuss in the banking ombudsman scheme. And those students who are live in this session, it's a request to all of you. First of all, please like the session. Okay, please like the session and just take a one paid batch. I'm not saying to purchase so much batch, but just refer one material, go through the material. After finishing of the paid batch, you have a sufficient time to revise and solve the mock paper. So that's why do not waste your time. Do not wait for the official notice that has to become. Just focus on your study. Only 2 months is there in which you have to work hard. That is April and May. After that, the exam will be there. So that's why please utilize your time. The fourth one is Banker Books Evidence Act. If we talk about the Bankers Book Evidence Act, so this act basically deal with what bank can represent as a evidence to the court. If I talk about that, if I just ask you that what is evidence and what is proof, can anyone tell me? I am giving you 2-minute time. Just tell me what is the basic difference between evidence and this proof. Anyone? A very good question. Law is nothing but a common sense. You have to apply your common sense. This session I have just recorded, okay, because we have to make gujia na. So tell me what this Bankers Book Evidence Act signifies. First of all, tell me what is the difference between evidence and proof. Tell me. What I have write, see. what I had written, evidence are the bricks to make wall of proof. What is this? Evidence are the bricks. It means these are the evidence. Evidence are the bricks to make the wall of proof. That is called the difference between evidence and proof. So the bank, what bank have to present before the court so that it will be represented as a evidence before the court. So the bank will take the authenticate document which is signed by the authenticate authority. Only that document is known as certified document if the authority has signed that document. So only that document the bank have to present before the court. So the Bankers Book Evidence Act generally cover the books. What is book? Books contain so much material, either in the document, in the lodge book, etc. So what's contained in book, what's contained and what's procedure we have to follow in this Bankers Book Evidence, these questions we will handle in the paid batch. Okay. The Legal Service Authority Act 1987. Under this act, we only have to deal with Lok Adalat. That's it. And nothing else. What is Lok Adalat? For what purpose Lok Adalat is there? Who is the authority who sit in the Lok Adalat? So much question the question maker can ask about the Lok Adalat. It simple means logo ki adalat. That is called Lok Adalat. So in the Legal Service Authority Act, because Lok Adalat is also one of the authority that's provide the legal service. So we have to deal in this one. Got it? Next. Consumer Protection Act 1986. That is important. This is very, very important because in the Consumer Protection Act, the mainly question asked that is of jurisdiction. That is territorial jurisdiction and jurisdiction of pecuniary. Pecuniary means under the Consumer Protection Act class, 3 forums are there: district, state and national forum. So what is the jurisdiction of district forum? What is the jurisdiction of state forum and national forum? So these things we have to cover in the Consumer Protection Act. And you know, the Consumer Protection Act has been changed. Now it is 2019. So we have to discuss about this one. Got it? This is called Consumer Protection Act. Who is consumer? We have to learn so much definition terms in this Consumer Protection Act. So much definition terms. And then about the jurisdiction. And what new things that's covered under 2019 Act we have to deal with. Cerci, that is also very simple. What is cerci? In this cerci, what it signify? Suppose if a person is there, bank is there, okay. The bank have given 10 lakh loan to this a person. And in this one, a person is giving the immovable property as a security. To suppose this is the first one. Now immovable property, we cannot move from one place to another. So A is very clever person. He put this immovable property to the bank too, also as a security. So in this case, to prevent these types of work, the cerci has been made. If that security is registered, so the borrower cannot use that property again and again. So that is the role of your cerci act. The next one is law of limitation. That is very simple. Law of limitation means what are the limitation in which we can file the case. A very simple example of this 7th one. X and Y is there. Two parties are there. Suppose Y have to file the case. Y have to file the case on X person. So what is the time limit to file the case? Can Y person can file after 5 years, after 10 years? The answer is no. The Y have to file within 3 years. Y have a 3 year in which he can file the case. After 3 years, the court will not listen. So that limitation of various acts we have to discuss in law of limitation. Tax law, Generally, we have to deal what is tax law, what is GST, etc. Negotiable instrument, that is one of the most important act of your module C, because questions generally come from Negotiable Instrument Act. In this, three instruments we have to deal: promissory note, bill of exchange, and your check. Only we have to know about these things. They are essential points. Okay? And the last one is Payment and Settlement System Act. So we have to deal what is a payment procedure, how we can settle. So this act generally talk about this one, the Payment and Settlement System Act. So if I say you that in module C, this is very important, this is very important, this is very important, this is very important. So module C, basically 15 to 20 questions come from module C. 15 to 20. If I just give you the weightage, module D, C, B and A. So module D, the weightage will be 25 to 30. It's covered half marks, 1 marks and 2 marks. Module C, 15 to 20. Basically, this, I think it's covered 10 to 15. It's also covered 10 to 15. You can also add this one because module D so much is there. So I have to just put the weightage on this one. 10 to 15 this one. 15 to 20. This contain 40 to 50 and this is 30 to 40. Okay, this is the, not I'm saying that 40 question will come, but it covered that much of weightage. Okay, now let's do with the question. First question. This question that's basically come under module C. Okay, the first one is, the tribunal is there, the appellant tribunal is there, shall not bound by the procedure laid down by. Court is there in which we have to follow the procedure, we have to submit the fees. But if we talk about the tribunal and appellant tribunal, so whether they have to follow the procedure of your national law, tell me the answer. As a Nikita Singh, I am available in this chat also. Okay, my name is Nikita and I will give you reply in the chat box. And if you have any problem regarding this session, you can easily ask me in a comment box. Okay, not in chat box but in comment box. So the tribunal, appellant tribunal, does not bound to the procedure laid down, whether Indian Penal Code, this act contain the offense name and its punishment. Civil procedure is the national law in which, in the civil case, what procedure that have to follow, that is called CPC. Indian evidence is there. Criminal procedure, murder, the procedure that follow in a criminal way. So tribunal and appellant tribunal, and in the bank the cases generally come in the civil matter. So the tribunal and appellant tribunal shall not bound by the procedure laid down by Civil Procedure Code. This is the exact answer. Okay, these four are the national laws. National law means which the court follow these law. So Indian Penal Code is that law in which the offense definition and its punishment is defined: murder, theft, rape, etc. Civil procedure, that procedural book in which how in the civil case procedure is followed, that is given in CPC. Indian evidence we have to present before the court, and CRPC, criminal procedure, is there. Now second question, please see this. Any person aggrieved by an order made by tribunal under this DRT Act may prefer an appeal to the appellant tribunal having the jurisdiction in the matter within period from this one. So how many days are there in which we can prefer the appeal to this appellant tribunal? So you have to tell me the DRT to DRAT, what is the appeal days in which we can file the case in DRAT? Tell me. And class, 80% discount is going on. 81% discount, not 80%. 81% discount is going on. So please purchase any batch either in English medium or in bilingual language. Just only one batch and just crack this exam. So for this one, the exact answer is 30 days is the right answer. So DRT to DRAT appeal days is 30 days. Okay, so that's all for today's class. This is the English medium batch. Okay, this is the English medium batch. Sorry, this one, which is already started from 7th of March. If you want to purchase this batch, you have to use the code Y391. If you purchase through the mobile, you can get easily 81% discount. Okay, 81% discount. So this is the English medium, this is the bilingual batch which is already started from 11th of March, and the new batch is coming, that is from 28th of March. The new batch is coming. Now how to purchase, I'm just giving you the way in which you can purchase the course. For that thing, you have to open the Adda site. Okay, suppose if you have opened the Adda site, then you have to go to the, you can easily see in the back side. Okay, Holi is going on. You have to click on this JAIIB, CAIIB, click on JAIIB. If you click on JAIIB, then you can see this is a bilingual batch which is going to be start from 28th of March. Bilingual batch. In this batch, the first class is of AFB. You can see AFB 28 March 6 AM to 7:30 AM. LRB, that is going to be start from 11 of April 7:30 PM to 9 PM, and PPB from 22 April 7:30 AM to 9 PM. So you have to click on this view all, okay, and just put the apply coupon code Y391, and if you click on apply, you can see 80% discount is going on. And if you want 1% more discount, so just purchase this course through the mobile. You can easily get 81% discount. Okay, and this batch class contain 84 mock paper and 82 ebooks. So that's why, and its validity is of 6 months. It means within 6 months, within 6 months this batch will be available in your store. Okay, so this is about the new bilingual batch which is going to be start from 28th of March. And this is English medium batch. If you want English medium batch, because see, the recorded classes will be available in this batch. If you have skipped 5 to 10 days class, the recorded videos will be there. Okay, and these are the video courses. Video courses means you can see it anytime, anywhere. No need to purchase paid batch if you purchase this video course. Okay, and see, this is the JAIIB ka Mahapack. What is JAIIB ka Mahapack? It's contain 196 mock of JAIIB of all the 3 paper, 183 video lectures, 145 ebooks, and 600 hour class. It means that in this JAIIB ka Mahapack, it's contain foundation batch, target batch, revision batch, case study batch, ebooks, books, mock paper, everything of JAIIB that we are going to launching for May-June session. Everything will be available in this JAIIB ka Mahapack. So to purchase this, you have to click on view offer and apply the coupon code, that is Y391. Click on apply. So only you have to pay 5,199 amount. So much less amount. And we will organize so much, we will launch so much batches. So that's why if your aim is to crack the JAIIB, this Mahapack will give you benefit. And after that, purchase the CAIIB Mahapack and crack the CAIIB, because from 2023, your whole syllabus is going to be changed. Your whole syllabus. So that's why a very less time is there. So please purchase this batch if you want to crack your exam. Okay, this is JAIIB ka Mahapack, and if you have targeted that, you have to purchase the JAIIB CAIIB ka Mahapack. So this is also a good opportunity to all of you. Just take a pledge. that in 2022 JAIIB, CAIIB I have to crack, because from 2023 the whole syllabus of JAIIB and CAIIB is going to be changed. So that's why you can purchase this course also. And for this one, click on view offer, apply the coupon code Y391, click on apply. You can see only 9,000 you have to pay, and if you purchase through mobile, 1% more discount will be there. So no need to purchase any other extra batch of CAIIB and JAIIB. 1 year validity is there. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Have a nice day.